this is a really tricky topic in the monitoring the ESG compliance of a group. So, and recent news and events show us how it's important to assess all the supply chain and not only the company profile. I make reference in particular to Ferrari and Armani case that everybody, I think, that are aware of. But I think that it's important also to have a look to other sectors, other business sectors that are involved in this monitoring of the supply chain compliance with the ESG factors. For example, I'm referring, for example, to the construction sector and the agribusiness sector, which has proper regulation for the ESG factors impact on this business. And I see here Elisa Bertolino, to whom I ask the favor to giving us more information about that. Thank you, yes.
Hi, everybody. Yes, when we talk about ESG, the challenges posed by the poor labor practices show that the S is actually quite crucial. So the S of social is actually quite crucial, and mostly in Italy, which is my country, where we still have some challenges about not only, for example, seeing employees in the governance of companies, but we're talking about human rights and the respect of what is the basis of social compliance of the ESG. I am a labor consultant, I'm not a lawyer, so my view is quite technical, so it's quite practical. So I just wanted to address two cases. One is a best practice and the other one is not quite good. So, about this, I would like to recall what Mr. Santoriello said about the binding rules or not binding rules. So, basically, what we suffer in Italy is gang mastering, not only in the fashion sector, which is quite a new issue, but in the agriculture. And despite all the laws fighting this kind of phenomenon, the gang mastering down south is quite a huge problem. We had the case of an employee left to die in Latina. He didn't have any contract or regulation, and the employer just left it there, and it was a huge case. So Law 199 of 2016 actually tried to regulate the issue, these gang mastering down south, but actually from a criminal point of view. But it's still, for some reason, it's not that binding, so it's not that efficient as it should be. The other case is construction. So we have lots of construction companies who advise lots of construction companies. And in that field, what happened was they created a platform, so that the law introduced this kind of platform where the work site has to be registered. When I say work site, is any kind of construction site where all the contractor and subcontractors have to register employees, and how many employees you have, and how is the amount of money spent on the employees. So if you have 100 employees, your labor cost cannot be less than a certain amount, so there must be a proportion. And this is quite a good example of the binding. So we don't like binding rules, of course, companies.
But are useful.
But they're useful. So I'm not talking about a mindset. We talk about ESG in terms of a mindset, which is very positive. So about future, about having a different kind of approach. But we're talking about rules that has, they must be binding for companies. And well, I would just like to share my 5 minutes with some German friends, because I think it's interesting
Yeah,
to
with
see
pleasure.
different countries and what happens.
Yeah.
Thank you.